for.
Okay, another day, another apology from Jeremy Corbyn, and really Jeremy Corbyn needs to, as I say, grow a pair, because he is being, this issue of anti-Semitism in the Labour Party is, it looks like an organised campaign to me, and he is not getting to grips with it at all. The latest one now is that he apparently spoke at a Holocaust Memorial Day meeting in 2010, and at the event, Hajo Meir, who was a survivor of Auschwitz, delivered a speech in which he compared, well, the speech was called "The Misuse of the Holocaust for Political Purposes," and he compared the activities of modern-day Israel with regard to the Palestinians with what the Nazis did in the 1940s. As I say, the title of the talk was "The Misuse of the Holocaust for Political Purposes." I think I have to say I agree completely that that is what is being done. And of course, because of the furore at the moment over the Labour Party's definition of anti-Semitism and the fact that they are not prepared to put in the examples that they give for what constitutes anti-Semitism, they're not prepared to include criticism of the activities of Israel. Of course, the Labour Party under massive attack from the Jewish community in the UK, including Jewish members of the Labour Party, and Corbyn not standing up to this. Nobody should be under any illusions about what Jeremy Corbyn is, but the fact of the matter is that one of the things that he has been traditionally is a supporter of the Palestinian cause, and he has criticised Israel for its activities for many, many years. All of a sudden, he seems to be caving in. Now, I said it's an organised campaign because that's how it seems to be. The Blairite faction seems to be well and truly behind this, but also people that have been perceived as being close to Corbyn. So this guy Peter Wilsman, who has been making comments which have been viewed as anti-Semitic. A new recording has turned up of him claiming that Jeremy Corbyn had asked him for advice on anti-Semitism in the past. Tom Watson, who's of course the deputy leader of the Labour Party, saying that Peter Wilsman disgusts him, and so this is all being used to drive this thing into something much bigger than it is. But at the end of the day, Brian, I don't think it's an anti-Semitic thing to criticize Israel for what it's doing. It seems to me that Israel and supporters of Israel are determined to make it an anti-Semitic thing.
Well, this is a very crude defence that if you dare to criticise anything that the Israeli government is doing, then you can be branded anti-Semitic. But we're seeing the same sort of thing come into the government of UK. If you dare to criticise the government, then you are effectively a domestic terrorist. So there's the same angle, both sides of the line, but of course many people inside Israel are now criticising their own government. So it's pretty ridiculous to try and play the anti-Semitic card, I think.
Well, let's look at what else Israel has been up to, because the Syrian military today saying that they have discovered caches of Israeli-made bombs in Daraa province. Obviously, this is now liberated from ISIS and other Islamic terrorists. So they are completing the defeat of the terrorists holed up in Daraa and other provinces in Syria, according to this article, and they're focusing on clearing up after the people that have left. They found weapons caches belonging to foreign-sponsored jihadist terrorists, and according to Sana News, they have been conducting cleanup operations in the towns of Babila and Yalda, and they found a number of anti-personnel mines, rocket-propelled grenade launchers, rockets, machine guns, automatic rifles, chemical substances used to make bombs, as well as telecommunications devices, and many of them with Israeli markings on them. So the question is, since many of these people were foreign fighters, were they sponsored by Israel?